Hello, and welcome back to another Avatar The Last Airbender traditional draft. The best card here to pick might actually be Lost Days. It is most flexible because it goes into any deck that has blue in it or splashing blue. Removal is typically played later, so it's alright that it's 5 mana and you can get your blue mana later. I am going to check 17 lands, so I'm curious what invasion reinforcements and Taylor rank. Daily Agents might be the best if we knew we were green black specifically. But there are two pretty strong blue cards, two pretty strong black cards, and then a decent white and red. So we'll see what we end up. Okay, Avatar's Wrath. Hmm. Is the rare here? I think it's actually worse than the uncommons. If we were to stick to blue here, we would take Waterbending Lesson. This is bad. And Judy and Airbender's Reversal are the other cards tempting me here. Callous Inspector less so. D. Water Bending Lesson. Yeah. Okay, Heartless Act is probably going to be the strongest card here. 2 mana, instant speed, removal. They're going to kill even big stuff as long as it's not big from counters. Or Tylee, Ostrich Horse, or Abandoned Attachments. I don't love that we played past pretty decent black cards, but this is significantly stronger than the other cards in this pack. So we'll take it. Secret Tunnel. It's not too late to play something like this. We are blue black. Then we're less interested in this than we are when we are like green black and we're earth bending a ton. Airbending Lesson is also great. I think we'll take Secret Tunnel over Airbending Lesson because we could still play Airbending Lesson in blue black. And so it technically leaves us more open. Okay, Trap card. I love that card. But it's a trap card, even in best of 3. Let's take that. Deadly Precision is also quite good here. Lost Days is more value. I like Fire Nation Warship. I'm going to say blue is our strongest color, but to me, the 3 picks here are Lost Days, Fire Nation Warship, or Deadly Precision. Okay. It's between these 3. I don't love Azula Always Live, so it's probably Callous Inspector or Glider Kids. Glider Kids is a better card than Callous Inspector. And we did just pass a Deadly Precision. We had a Deadly Precision of the Callous Inspector here. But the Callous Inspector goes with our Heartless Axe, so I'll pick that up over the Glider Kids. And try not to stay too open. Tiger Seal is probably unplayable here. I guess we're drawing cards off these. I don't want either blue or black cards here. We'll take this maybe for signaling purposes. It is potentially playable if we end up with like a bunch of forecasting fortune tellers. And now here, I guess we'll take seismic sense. If the, okay, the deadly precision wield. So that's going to go nicely with our Callus Inspector. I was going to say if green-black ended up being the thing that looked open, then we might regret not having that lesson a little bit. Foggy Swamp Hunters, they're awful. And we can still entertain the idea of being green-black and splashing for Lost Days. A light splash. These need 5 mana anyways, so like I said, if you don't get to your blue mana until much later on, that'll be alright. We would probably cut Waterbending Lesson. Let's see what blue cards we're taking on 17 lines. Yes, it's looking like green is open. The Rise of Sozin. This is the very best card in this set. We will take it, and we'll maybe Hama or another Lost Days. This is good, period, but I think it would be even better in, I was going to say blue-black, because you can draw and not develop out to the board and play a more controlled game, get more value out of it, but I can't ignore being past the Great Divide Guide. This thing is one of the strongest rares in the set. It's got like a 62% win rate. We'll take that and see if any of the blue cards are the Merchant of Many Hats wheel. Another one? Okay, I'm glad that we picked that up and didn't just force blue-black. Lost Days could potentially wheel. Callus Inspector could potentially wheel. Alright, are we going to have a ton of allies in green-black, though? This is going to be an ally. This is not an ally. This is not an ally. Deadly Precision wheeled last time. I'd like to take Heartless Act. Dialy Agents. It was taken last pack, so I'll pick it up here. We could maybe wheel the Rebellious Agents. This feels very good to draw. To draw 7 cards, but Seismic Sense can go fetch creature or land card. Does this count? It can't fetch the Rise of Sozin? Maybe we take an Origins of Metal Pending then. Flopsy Boomy's Buddy. It's going to be taking... it looks like we're green main, so Quench is not going to be something we're doing. Deadly Precision. Ooh, or do we splash for Invasion Submersible? This is maybe worse if we can't play it till later, but it works nicely with the board wipe. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Lost Days did, in fact, wheel. So we're going to be playing a lot of that. I don't think we're going to play a Waterbending Lesson, but I guess just in case. I mean, these will stink, right? Just in case we're green-black. Or green blue splashing double black? Probably not. Okay, yep, we're green black main. Diley Agents unfortunately is not going to wheel. But I hope to pick up a Guru now. Guru Pathic. Let's see, green black. We do have how many? Just one Deadly Precision at this point. But this is a 2-drop, and we have only 1, 2, 3, and it's an ally. So we'll take it. Also survives the board wipe. We'll take a Raven Eagle here. And this thing is nice. Creates clue tokens, which is good for the board wipe as well. I wouldn't mind a Fire Nation Warship. Looks like people are picking them up more often. Deadly Precision here, or we could take another land. It helps us with our mana. Removal. We have a lot of removal. I'm almost tempted to take the land there. Take another ally. Zookeeper has 2 ostrich horses. He is an ally. And there may not be room in this deck for Invasion Submersible. I don't know. We'll see. Foggy Swamp. Mindbender, he's an ally. Both Foggy Swamp cards are bad here. Raucous Audience plus the... He's unfortunately not an ally, but plus the Ostrich Horse is nice. Pillar Launch is awkward with the Submersible. I don't know how I feel about Watery Grasp, though, with the fact that it's our 3rd color. Like Earth Kingdom Soldier here. Canyon Crawler might be okay if we're board wiping. We need double black specifically for the Rise of Sozin. Okay, we got some powerful stuff. We want to survive the early game. Get to our powerful sagas and high drops. That makes me think that with the Flopsy Boomy Buddy, we want to actually cut this. I'm trying to wipe the board. Diley Agents is still playable. I do think we play blue. We lose out on 3 lost days if we don't. What does our removal look like without it, though? Does our mana just look really good? We've got 2 great divide guys. I think we do it. With board wipes, they're also excellent. This Seismic Sense does not give a lesson payoff, and it does not fetch our sagas. So what is it fetching for us? Diley Agents. So it's like Diley Agents plus for a 6 mana play. I don't think we have cards so strong that we want to add to the cost of them. Heartless Act over here. Canyon Crawler Be treated as a land. I mean, we're not playing Origins and Metal Bending the Rise of Sozin in the same turn. So this deck does not really want to use combat tricks. It's trying to play a more controlling game. We can probably cut the Boulder ready to rumble. We're not doing a ton of Earthbend. Eventually we'll do Earthbend with Rebellious Captives. Eventually we'll Earthbend with Daily Agents. So he's on the chopping block. We could cut a land with Canyon Crawler, Secret Tunnel, Ally, Human Soldier, doesn't match, Bird Horse, Ally, Human Soldier. Might be a cut as well, we'll see. With double green and double black and black green and a blue splash, you'd think it'd be hard to play Secret Tunnel, but two Great Divide Guides are going to help. Let's still maybe cut these and see what the mana looks like. So we need at least 8 green, 6, 7. I'm going to put you over here so we can fit you on screen. 8. Black, we need less of. Maybe 6 or 7 would be fine. 8, so we can probably cut a swamp. Then islands, fetching with Ostrich Horse. Great Divide Guide is getting them. These until later. I think we can cut this down to 3, 8, 9. I think that's 9 forest, 6, 7 black sources. 7 with 2 2-drops that fix for it. So 9 black, 9 green, 3, 5 blue. But we also have ostrich horses. I like that. 8, 16, 17, 18. All right, let's run it. Powerful deck. We mostly want to not get run over. Okay, match 1. Okay, so picks up, clearing your throat. Anyways, play first. 1 land hand, we can't keep this. 2 land hand, we can keep this. I think the Great Divide Guide is so good we hold on to it even without a forest. It's going to turn on our other cards. Not going to kill a Hawksbearer with a which part was that? Soka, okay. Soka I will kill. So that'll give a target to Raven Eagle. We get to make a blue token. Okay, well, not an ally, but we can double drop. Maybe we actually crack the clue token here. Try and hit a land. care that much about Water Tribe Captain, but this is going to put creatures in the graveyard for us to exile with Raven Eagle. In fact, we should have done that pre-combat. Okay, now we can hold up Lost Days. Curious, what has he got? Might as well stop 3 damage here. The advantage of using Lost Days on a stinker is there is no ETB value for Poxbears. I imagine he'll bury it on the bottom of his deck. He does. That's going to be a pretty good Lost Days target as well. We'll wait until his turn to send that back after he draws. Okay, that's alright. We made, what, 4? 5 clue tokens? This bad boy. Raven Eagle has done his job. Now we can go straight to the Legend of Kyoshi, but we probably shouldn't. If I'm being honest, we should crack some clues so that we draw some cards. Aang at the Crossroads. That's a pretty good one. Three creatures for the price of 1. Yip Yip or something? I'm not willing to block, I'll just take it. He's attacking into open game. So... I know this will Earthbend less. One, 2. Earthbend for 3. Earthbending for 4. After we draw. Yeah, I think we draw and then the Saga activates, so we'll Earthbend for 4. I think Earthbending for 4 is important. He does have Airbending Lesson, so he's going to hit us for 9 damage here. That's a lot. Okay, at least he has no other play for the turn. We need to hit removal for Aang, or we'll just die to damage in the air. Alright, well, we did die before being able to play out our cards. I think we sequenced things incorrectly. Got airbending, path to redemption. We could blow that up with origin and metal bending. He's bouncing his stuff bad. Bouncing some of his stuff is bad. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad to bounce. The stuff we exiled is alright to bounce. Let's cut Invasion Submersible. And add some more interaction. Magus of the arena. Yeah. Not great, but we either get a swamp and can play our Merchant of 20 hats. Of many hats, not 20. Many could be 20. Or we hopefully hit a land of any color in our first 3 draws, and we play an ostrich horse, yeah, and then maybe go fetch a swamp. There goes our best card, and our second and third best card. It's a little rough, but at least it gets us closer to a swamp. Yikes. Alright, we gotta keep Ostrich Horse around for Soka, unfortunately. We're just gonna have to take... I was gonna say 4, but he actually left the Fox Bears. And this is just how it goes with good decks sometimes. They get screwed. I mean, also the mana isn't totally perfect, but, you know, you draw either of these, mana's fine. Draw this, mana's fine. Draw a swamp, mana's fine. And besides colors, we're just, yeah, stuck. Okay. It's tough knowing that Rise of Sozin is in our graveyard. That would be a pretty good way to catch back up. We've got a block here. I know he may have an airbending lesson, but we can't afford to just let him punch through. That's it. Game over. Unfortunate. 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 Alright, let's get back in there. Match 2 versus Patch Adams. And this is a fabulous starting hand. All of our colors. Double green for our Saga. Ramping with 2 allies. Double black for our Rise of Sozin. No kill, alright. Diligent Zookeeper is going to be a 4/4 for poor some of the time, but I think a good amount of the time he'll hit one of our, at least one of our 2 Ostrich Horses, or at least be a 4/4 for 4 that taps for mana as well. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana next turn and be able to play the Legend Kyoshi draw 4. send in island. 4, 6, 7. We'll still be at 6 mana next turn. But that would mean we can use our land creature for land creature type stuff. And still hold up Lost Days. While we play out our tapped land. Bay, he'll sack his ruffians here. We could get cute. 4, 5, 6. We draw an untapped land. Heartless Act his. Well, I guess he's got a woman creature, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say Heartless Act his Vindictive Wardens and then kill High Bay. Or kill High Bay, and when he goes to put the counters on the creature, take care of it. 8/8 is pretty big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we do just shovel out creatures. I know we could hold up Lost Days, but these creatures are going to tap for mana. We're basically adding 2 mana for the next turn. And I think we win if we just sit back here and block with our 8/8. Vengeful Villagers won't be able to make it unable to block until next turn. Tapping it down is kind of sweet with this stuff. Now we have hexproof on our lands. He's going to be in a world of hurt. We can add 8 mana. So we don't have to do anything, is my conclusion. We can hold up Exhaust on Rebellious Captives and Lost Days. Next turn, we're going to have 8, 11, 13, 16, 17. 17 mana available to us. Can he exile this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. He cannot. So that's kind of fine. Oh, he can if he plays a land. Lucky son of a gun. I'll allow it. We could Lost Days our own card there, but let's just put this on the Foggy Bottom Swamp. Start getting in there. Canyon Crawler, okay, Death Touch. Gonna be enough to block our 8/8 Forest. He's probably gonna sack that 1/1 next time he feels brave enough to attack with High Bay. Oh, he sacks the food token. I see. I see, I see. We got to protect ourselves. Draw a card. Comes back. We'll draw a card again in the future. And if we lost days now, we can attack with a lot of stuff. Just destroy it with deadly precision. Decline. I mean, what have you got? Eight here. We need quite a bit to survive. Alright, that's him tapped out, which means we have the game. Cool. He's got big stuff. The Canyon Crawler, stuff worth removing, Vengeful Villagers, stuff that doesn't have ETBs I care too much about. High Bay is something we want to exile. I guess it's when it leaves the battlefield, so that includes exile. So bounces may be a little bit worse. I think we run it as is. I think this is a good deck. It's got the Great Divide Guide and mana to play. So we keep. Our hopes and dreams are resting a bit on this thing living past turn 2. It's going to be Great Divide Guide into turn 3 Zookeeper again. Bird Assassin is going to get pumped to be a 5/6. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Heartless Act could do it. The enchantment wouldn't do it, not yet. One, two, three, four, five. If we don't hit a land drop, we can still play Dilate Agents. Okay, that won't stop it for tapping for mana or its effect. do we really care about Sandbender scavenges? This ramps us more. But we can start getting in with this potentially. And if he spends the 5 mana to kill Diligent Zookeeper, which I assume he would do if we played Raven Eagle, then he's not blocking Dilations, and we're pinging his turn. Yeah, we can attack into 3 power and toughness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll attack first, see if we can get any creature cards in the graveyard. We actually attack with a Great Divide Guide? No, that's greedy. We need it for the other colors. And to play out the Raven Eagle. One, two, three, 4. Oh shoot, are we short of Lost Days now? We are, but we have Heartless Act. Oh no, we've got Lost Days. We didn't miscalculate. It's pretty good. It doesn't get his death trigger. We should have attacked with Raven Eagle. It's not tapping for mana. Clerical oversight there. Not attacking with the Raven Eagle. Curious Farm Animals. Can he destroy our clue token if he wanted to? I'm curious. Yep, he could. Up 2. So he doesn't need a target to be sacrificed. This will make Diley big. Big ping. Sure. Dies first, has no target. And now I don't think we need to develop out any further into the board. We can just hold Rise of Sozin as a backup plan. Although we are pretty far away from playing it if he kills Great Divide Guide. We have only Forest. Now we have a Schwamp. We have a Schwamp. Alright, is he just dead if we swing out here? Probably. Two blockers, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 5 get through. We also ping him for damage here. Alright. Thank you, Great Divide Guide, for saving a game where we drew only Forest. The first 4 lands were Forest. Until that last turn, we did not get a land, and we missed a lot of land drops. So we needed those allies to tap for mana. Final match. I play first. This is unkeepable, unfortunately. This is also not keepable. I mean, we get to when we're only in. We go first. No, it's gotta be a multi-5. Okay. We've seen this combo before. Gonna be a little greedy and hope this survives one turn so we can play Diligent Zookeeper. But if not, we could be in trouble and have no play until turn 4. Please, no boom, no lightning strike, no lightning strike, no lightning strike. Firebending lesson is too small. No lightning strike. He's got lightning strike. Oh, he's got iris demonstration. Okay, well, strap in. Three power creature. And he's red-white. Which is probably the deck we're gonna have the most trouble with. Alright, 4/4 is a vanilla 4/4. Well, that's big enough to block the Union Archers, and he is land screwed as well. We'll actually attack here. And one swamp, one forest. Okay. That was a greedy keep by us, but we had already mulled to 5, so I felt like we should be a little greedy. Let's run it back. I'm a simple man. I see 2 forests. I see a great divide guide. I keep. Not the greatest starting hand. No allies besides himself right now. That Tiger Seal might be an issue. I thought he was red-white because he discarded a white land, but that must be a splash. It must be red-blue main. Yup, prowess. Okay, well. We've got to go for it. Every game. Great Divide Guide into Diligent Zookeeper. I guess we don't. We could have played Raucous Audience. And then Diligent Zookeeper. And that would have been more mana. Did we know we had Diligent Zookeeper coming up when we chose to play Great Divide Guide instead of Raucous Audience, though? I think we did. Okay. Hitting our lands. Like that. We still have 4 mana left. I think we can actually bash in here for a bit. We'll hold up Heartless Act for potentially his Firebending student. We're at 4, 5, 6, 8 mana. messenger hawk with a diligent zookeeper as a 3/4. Okay, that's gotta die. Ostrich horse is gonna be a big boy, and it will fetch us a land. Let's go get the Foggy Bottom Swamp. We can attack here with the Zookeeper 2, 3, 4, but we won't be able to hold up Lost Days. I think that's fine. No. We are the control player. Yep. I'm thinking we send back his firebending student if he attacks here. The Tiger Seal is not going to attack with the Zookeeper around. And I wonder if he's scared of the crackback. He sees that ostrich horse with 5 power. He's worrying about the consequences if he just swings out here. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, he's got to flinch first. Huh. Iroh's demonstration to kill 2 creatures? Yeah. Sure. Before they die, though, they're going to send back your firebending student. You will have no blockers for 2, 4, 7 damage. Oh no, it shrinks. It shrinks. That actually was a sick play. Alright, we'll continue to hold up Lost Days. And Glue Crack. He actually chooses to put the firebending student on top. Send the iguana parrot back. Okay. He's got Soka in there. So let's play. Let's start with Callous Inspector attack. Okay, well, think we can wait on this. 2, 4, 5, 6. Lose 6 damage. Huh? We know the card in hand. Oh, he can draw a card, I see. Or exhaust. Or 5. So we actually can't play that if the Great Divide guy dies. So let's just block this. We'll draw another card. 2, 3. 3, 6, 9. We go to 3. This will put him out of range of sacrifice, so he'll play out his creature and then we'll wipe his board. Let's attack for damage first. We'll have 3 glue tokens. Boom speed. Be in a nice spot to rebuild with TLA agents. He'll sack his land here. Was he a 5/5 when he comes back? Yes, so let's do Firebending Lesson. We can, yeah. Boomy Bash, Serpent in the Pass. Soka, Price of Freedom. All this stuff. Rowdy Snowballers, okay. Alright, do your worst with Mr. Rowdy Snowballers. We'll tap down our TLA agents and we won't be able to ping you or attack him through your massive 2/2 body. Not with our Earthbent lands. Let's see what we draw. Alright, what's this do? Firebending 3. When we deal combat damage, we put any number of target creature cards from your graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. The card is stupid. He does die to Boomy Bash. Okay, well, I think that I just lost days this bad boy. It's probably safer to Invasion Submersible it. There we go, that gives more ping with TLA. Now TLA just needs to attack. Doesn't need to connect. So I'm sure that's what we'll tap down. That's not going to be enough. just swing out. Nice. Okay, finish strong. So, unfortunate first match. Milling our 2-3s that would have saved the game and ramped us quickly. But this deck was a lot of fun to play. Not often do you get multiple copies of the mythic rare sagas. So we just tried to survive and get to the late game. Diligent Zookeeper, even though we didn't get Messenger Hawks, still pumped these 3 creatures and was an ally. These cards were good. Great Divide Guide is great. This is a big reason to go green, and it lets you splash stupid stuff. There are a lot of powerful rares in the set, but some of them are 3 colors or more, and you do get punished pretty hard for ramping sometimes. It's not free in green like it is in some sets. You have to run artifacts or play bad 2-drops or take turns off. So, GG's, we'll catch you next time.